Deserts, often perceived as barren and lifeless expanses, evoke a sense of emptiness primarily due to their striking lack of precipitation. This aridity defines their landscapes, creating environments where few plants and animals can thrive. The soil in deserts is typically dry and nutrient-poor, which further limits the diversity of life that can flourish. The vast stretches of sand dunes, rocky plateaus, and sparse vegetation contribute to the perception of emptiness, even though these regions are home to unique ecosystems that have adapted to survive under such harsh conditions. When we think of deserts, the Antarctic desert often surprises many, as it is not the scorching heat that characterizes it, but rather its extreme dryness. Spanning about 5.5 million square miles, the Antarctic desert is the largest desert in the world. Despite being covered in ice, it meets the criteria for a desert due to its minimal precipitation. This classification highlights the fact that deserts are defined not solely by temperature, but by the amount of moisture they receive. Following the Antarctic is the Sahara Desert, renowned for its hot and arid climate, which illustrates the diverse manifestations of desert environments across the globe. Among the most iconic features of deserts are the sandy expanses that stretch endlessly, although not all deserts are dominated by sand. In addition to sand, deserts are home to resilient flora, including cacti and succulents. These plants have evolved remarkable adaptations to conserve water, allowing them to endure the harsh conditions. The saguaro cactus, for instance, can store significant amounts of water to survive prolonged dry spells. Furthermore, the fauna of the desert is equally fascinating, showcasing a variety of species that have adapted to the extreme temperatures and scarcity of water. Camels, often dubbed the ships of the desert, exemplify this adaptation. With their ability to go for long periods without water, other desert-dwelling creatures, such as fennec foxes with their oversized ears for heat regulation, and various reptiles like rattlesnakes, have evolved to thrive in these challenging environments. Trees are a rare sight in deserts, yet certain species have managed to carve out a niche in these arid landscapes. Acacia trees, found in regions like Africa and the Middle East, showcase resilience with their deep root systems that tap into underground water sources. The Joshua tree, emblematic of the Mojave Desert in North America, stands tall against the backdrop of a stark landscape, while mesquite trees thrive in the Sonoran Desert, contributing to the sparse greenery of these areas. The formation of deserts is a complex interplay of geographical and climatic factors. Low precipitation is the most defining characteristic, with many deserts receiving less than 10 inches of rain annually. Mountain ranges often play a critical role in this process. As moisture-laden winds ascend, they cool and release precipitation on the windward side, leaving the leeward side in a rain shadow, dry and barren. The Atacama Desert is a prime example of this phenomenon, where the Andes Mountains block moisture from the Pacific Ocean, creating one of the driest places on Earth. Additionally, global wind patterns contribute to desert formation, as descending dry air creates arid conditions in certain regions. In essence, a desert is defined by a unique combination of environmental factors that lead to its stark and often misunderstood landscapes. While they may appear empty at first glance, deserts are teeming with life that has adapted to thrive in the face of adversity. These ecosystems, characterized by their resilience and stark beauty, remind us that even in the harshest of conditions, life finds a way to endure.